Small Animal and Homestead Goods Swap. They are located at 10,031 and 10,037 Highway H in Salem, about 2 miles east of Lenox. We'll be talking with Kathy from Turtle Cove Farms about what all goes on the farm and so much more. Plus, the Lenox Rural Fire Department will be having a food fundraiser that day as well. So come on out and visit with the KSMO and Turtle Cove Farms crew on Saturday, October 19th from 11 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And don't forget to join us on AM 1340 and FM 95.7 KSMO Radio. Plus, we'll also feature some video highlights on KSMO Media on Saturday, October 19th. Come on out and join us.
Mornings? Nope, not my thing. But when I imagine a McDonald's breakfast in my hands, suddenly the snooze button is out of the picture. With McD's 2 for $5 deal, I can mix and match a steak, biscuit, sausage McMuffin with egg, or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. It's like a fist bump from breakfast that says, you got this, time to gear up and seize the day. The breakfast hype is real. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
At the KSMO studios in this 12 o'clock hour, it's time to take a look at our weather situation, and it looks pretty good for today. Going to be a nice day with a high of about 60 degrees. Winds will be northerly at 3 to 5. Then tonight, look for the frost to return again like we had this morning, and mainly after 2 o'clock. It'll be clear, low of 32. And then tomorrow morning, widespread frost till about 9-ish or so. Then sunny, warming up to 65. Thursday night, again, the possibility of some frost. Probably by early morning, around 5 o'clock-ish or so, it'll be clear. Low about 34 with southerly winds, 5 to 10. And then for Friday, we'll have some frost early, then sunny, high of 67. Clear Friday night, low of 37. And more sunshine Saturday, warming up to about 70 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, it's 55 degrees with a northerly breeze at 8. We have relative humidity, 37%. And right here at KSMO Radio, our skies are clear. Glad to have you aboard here at KSMO. It's time for a look at our Brownfield commentary and livestock report, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Salem 1340 AM, your hometown radio station, and 95.7 FM.
Most of us were born in the 20th century, as were our parents. This is a very special piece of American history. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Because so many of us are or were involved in agriculture, we see the tractor as that great symbol of what we remember and how farming and farm families were in the 20th century. Oh, sure, we saw that tractor change. The addition of a cab, air conditioning and heat, more horsepower. At the time, those improvements were just as remarkable as GPS and auto steer. I know a lot of folks who have a love for the older models. Some own one, others own many. Some restore them, some simply like to look at this symbol of the 20th century agriculture. I'm fortunate that my parents and grandparents passed on the tradition of doing some things the old-fashioned way. We didn't do them because we had to as much as we did them because we wanted to. Home-baked bread just tastes better than what I buy at the store. It takes a lot more time and probably costs about the same to make it as it does to buy it, but the sense of accomplishment that comes with it cannot be paid for with cash. Every 12-year-old should bake at least one loaf of bread and make strawberry freezer jam and blackberry preserves and canned green beans and homemade dill pickles and drive a 40-20 or a WD-45 and learn how to make biscuits and gravy. So many changes have taken place over the course of the last 100 years. It's more important than ever before to work together and tell our story and the story of those who came before us. You're laying a solid foundation for future generations that will most certainly live in a world that is both wondrous and ever-changing. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Feeling overwhelmed? Call, text, or chat 988. If you or someone you care about is struggling with thoughts of suicide, facing a mental health or substance use crisis, or if you simply need someone to listen, call, text, or chat 988. It's your direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. Call, text, or chat 988 to connect with trained crisis specialists, day or night. A message from the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
Next on our Corn Hall of Fame tour, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist corn.
Ooh, look at all the trophies.
Yes, Power Core Enlist wins in the field with an advanced combination of exclusive genetics, plus 3 distinct modes of action for long-lasting protection against above-ground pests and unsurpassed flexibility.
Whoa, this one says superior yield potential.
Don't touch, Billy.
Start your best year yet. Visit pioneer.com/no-pests.
This Spotlight on Soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Missouri Soybeans Research and Agronomy Director Blake Barlow says the organization conducted a survey to determine direction for what research will provide the most help for soybean farmers and the greatest return on investment.
Whether that's through pest management, they need new traits developed, wanting to see what the biggest issues on their acres are.
Through research, Barlow says new technologies can be identified, leading to new ways to grow soybeans.
It might be as simple as increasing our population on certain acres, or something as simple as planting date, or something as complicated as diving into the genomics of a soybean.
You can learn more online at mosoy.org and check out the Spotlight podcast from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Direct cash cattle trade is quiet and cash hogs are mixed at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity has been slow to develop this week. Bids have been elusive. Asking prices have resurfaced at $189 to $190 live in the South, but still haven't been established in the North. Significant trade volume isn't expected until sometime Thursday or Friday. Box beef is mixed at midday with light to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $1.99 at $318.82. Select was 80 cents lower at $291.29. At the interstate regional stockyards in Missouri, feeder steers under 550 pounds were $5 to $10 higher. Steers over 550 pounds were steady. Feeder heifers were steady. The USDA says demand was good for the moderate supply. The offering included a consignment of backgrounded medium flesh program steers. Medium and large one feeder steer, 643 pounds. Value added brought $273.75. Feeder steers, 836 pounds. Value added brought $246. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 505 to 532 pounds, brought $253 to $260. Cash hogs are mixed at midday with solid negotiated purchases. The cash hog market has been pretty inconsistent recently. Processors have been slow to ramp up their procurement efforts. Hog weights are up again this week to 285.4 pounds. That's more than a half a pound higher than last week and nearly 2 pounds heavier than year-ago levels. With the current availability of market-ready hogs and these heavier weights, that means there's plenty of supplies of pork on the market. That makes the strong demand for U.S. pork in other countries even more important to prices. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct have no comparison, but a base range of $73 to $80 and a weighted average of $78.12. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $60 in Dorchester, Wisconsin and Garnavillo, Iowa, and $2 lower at $50 in Red Oak, Iowa. At Illinois, slaughter-sow prices were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $56 to $68. Barrows and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $45 to $55. And pork values were higher at midday, up 62 cents at $95.02. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Missouri farmers and ranchers work hard to provide the food we put on our tables. No matter what comes, they're in the fields every day. FCS Financial is committed to supporting those farmers and ranchers along with our rural communities today and tomorrow. At FCS Financial, we understand the cyclical nature of agriculture and the challenges that can present. We also recognize no two situations are the same, and that's why we meet and work with our member owners individually to learn about them, their operation, and their goals. We want to provide the best experience and achieve the best outcome for everyone involved, because FCS Financial is a cooperative focused on being a responsible lender for more than 27,000 Missouri farmers, ranchers, and agribusinesses who depend on us. FCS Financial, an equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
At KSMO, that has been a Brownfield commentary and livestock report, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. It's now time for a look at our updated funeral announcements, brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. 4 pages of news you can use. It only takes you about 5 minutes to read. Pick one up in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, or go online at ksmoradio.com. Your World Today, bringing you a look at our updated funeral announcements. Thelma Pearl 4 of Salem passed away on Sunday at the age of 94. Funeral services for Thelma Pearl 4 will be held at 1 o'clock this afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Thelma Pearl 4, whose funeral services will be at 1 o'clock today at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Mary Ann Cuddy of Salem passed away Monday, October 14th at the age of 86. Graveside services for Mary Ann Cuddy will be held at noon Friday at the Stonehill Cemetery. Visitation will be from 11 until 11:45 Friday morning at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Mary Ann Cuddy, whose graveside services will be at noon Friday at the Stonehill Cemetery. Judith Ann Wilson of St. James passed away Monday at the age of 78. Funeral services for Judith Wilson will be held Saturday morning at 11 at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. Visitation will be held on Friday evening from 5 to 7 at the mortuary. Interment will be in the Wishon Cemetery in St. James. Memorials may be made to the Eastern Star. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of St. James for Judith Ann Wilson, whose funeral services will be held Saturday morning at 11 at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. Linda Carol Hawthorne of Steelville passed away Saturday at the age of 68. Funeral services for Linda Carol Hawthorne will be Saturday morning at 11 at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation will be Friday evening from 5 to 8 at the funeral home. Interment will be in the Steelville Cemetery. Memorials may be made to the Epilepsy Foundation. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home, Steelville, for Linda Carol Hawthorne, whose funeral services will be Saturday morning at 11 at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home. And that's a look at our updated funeral announcements, brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Pick one up. They're absolutely free throughout over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. We have local news coming your way shortly on KSMO Radio.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
Good afternoon. It's now time for a look at local news. Your local news brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. The SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education right here close to home for the residents of Dent County as well as the surrounding areas. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem today at 501 South Grand or call 729-7071, 729-7071. I'm Stan Stevens reporting on KSMO Radio. Preliminary data from the Missouri Department of Conservation shows that hunters harvested 5,741 deer during the state's firearms early Angeles portion of deer season held October 11th through the 13th. The top three harvest counties were Franklin with 156 deer harvested, Howell with 140, and Bollinger with 135. Last year's early Angeles portion harvest total was 16,553. County totals in the area included Crawford County with 64 deer harvested, Dane County had 69 deer harvested, Phelps County also had 64 deer taken, Texas County 54 deer harvested, and Shannon County with 49. All the county's information on deer harvest is available at the mdc.mo.gov website. Department of Conservation Survey Program Supervisor Jason Isabel attributes the decreased harvest to the stark contrast in weather conditions between the 2 years. He did note that the unseasonably warm temperatures this year undoubtedly kept many hunters out of the woods, resulting in far fewer deer being harvested. Isabel said, "We were fortunate to have caught a cold front during last year's inaugural early Angeles portion, which did result in increased deer movement and greater hunter participation." Archery deer hunting in Missouri opens September 15th, and that will run through November 15th. It'll then reopen following the firearms deer season November 27th and run through January 15th. Firearms deer hunting in Missouri counties with the early youth portion will be November 2nd and 3rd. The November portion of the firearms deer season will be November 16th to the 26th, followed by the CWD portion November 27th through December 1st in the open counties. The late youth portion will run November 29th through December 1st, followed by the late antlerless portion, which will be December 7th through 15th in the counties that is available. And then the alternative methods portion will be held December 28th through January 7th of 2025. To get more information about the deer hunting from the Missouri Department of Conservation, pick up the 2024 Fall Deer and Turkey Hunting Regulation Information Booklet. It is available where all permits are sold. It's also online at mdc.mo.gov. The Willie and Stephanie Strader family of Salem were among the families honored during the 67th Annual Missouri Farm Family Day, held August 12th at the Missouri State Fair. The Strader family was selected as the Dane County, Missouri Farm Family by the University of Missouri Extension in Dane County and the local Farm Bureau. The family includes their son Brady and daughter Presley. They live on the family farm in Gladden, which has been in the family since the early 1900s. Each year, the fair sets aside a day to recognize farm families from across the state that are active in their communities, involved in agriculture, and are participating in local outreach and extension programs such as 4-H or FFA. Strader family has a cow-calf operation, and they also raise show lambs. Presley shows lambs competitively at the state and national level. Even though Brady no longer lives at home when he comes back to visit, he's thrown right back into the thick of things. The annual event is sponsored by 5 partner agencies: Missouri Farm Bureau, Missouri Department of Agriculture, Missouri State Fair Commissioners, the MU College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, and the MU Extension. If you're looking for employment or might be looking to change jobs, every Thursday from 9 to 12, Jenna Snodgrass of the Missouri Job Center is in Salem at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. She is a career consultant and can help job seekers find employment by providing access to the necessary education, training, and support services. The Central Workforce Development Region works with individuals from diverse backgrounds to obtain sustainable employment through services such as career planning, on-the-job training, work experience programs, and skills training. Their on-the-job training and work experience programs are perfect for individuals with little or no job experience seeking entry into a specific field. They can help you enhance your skills that you currently have to get sustainable employment through skills training, resume building, tuition assistance for some programs, interest assessment, work keys testing, and other resources to overcome barriers. She can help youth starting as young as 16 in or out of school, dislocated workers, adults, and many others who fall under the federally funded Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. To find out how she can help, call career consultant Jenna Snodgrass, 417-650-1288 to set up an appointment, or you can stop by the Salem Community Center at the Armory tomorrow from 9 in the morning until noon. Her services are free. Salem Police Department did submit these reports on the night of Thursday, September 26 at about 7. Officers conducted a traffic stop after seeing a subject they knew to have active warrants. As a result of that stop, 55-year-old Roy Briggs of Salem was arrested on his warrant for possession of a controlled substance with a bond of $3,000 cash or surety. Then Friday morning on the 27th at about 2 o'clock, officers were dispatched to the area of 3rd and MacArthur for the report of a suspicious person sleeping under a carport. Contact was made with the male and was found he had active warrants out of Franklin County. As a result, 39-year-old Shane Lang was arrested on a no-bond warrant out of Franklin County. Lang was incarcerated at the Dent County Jail awaiting extradition. Later that same night at about 11:30, officers arrested a female subject who had an active warrant for her arrest. Contact was made with her at her home, and as a result, Ashley Swearingen was arrested on her warrant for disorderly conduct with a bond of $184.50 cash only. Then on Thursday, October 3rd, at about 1 in the afternoon, officers located and arrested a male subject for outstanding warrants. Officers, while on patrol, located 29-year-old Anthony Justice of Salem, who they knew to have an active warrant out of Dent County for felony stealing, which had a bond of $10,000 cash or surety. Justice was incarcerated at the Dent County Jail. Please contact Salem Police Department if you have any information regarding any ongoing investigation at 729-4242, 729-4242. The Ozark National Scenic Riverways is offering a series of guided hiking adventures this fall, showcasing the natural beauty and rich cultural heritage of the Ozarks. The 2024 Fall Hiking Series will run through November 9th, featuring unique hikes that are free and open to the public. This Saturday, hikers can enjoy the Klepsig Mill excursion, a 3-mile trek through the Rocky Creek area. The Autumn Colors hike at Devil's Well on October 26 will offer a 4.6-mile journey through diverse landscapes. That evening, families can then participate in a short Halloween hike, looking for glowing spider eyes in the haunted hills of Alley Spring. The series concludes November 9th with a hike to honor veterans, a 5-mile round trip to Stegall Mountain. All hikes begin at 10 in the morning except for the Current River Challenge. When you do take that will start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the Spider Night Hike, which will be at 6 o'clock down at Alley Spring. For more information about these locations, call 573-226-3945, or you can visit the park's website of the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. These guided hikes offer a perfect opportunity to experience fall colors and diverse ecosystems of the Ozarks while learning about the area's geological and cultural significance. More after this.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Looking for something for the family to do this Saturday? Check out the Fall Fun Fest at Turtle Cove Farms at 10,031 Highway H near Lenox from 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. There'll be a scavenger hunt, chicken race, pumpkin painting contest, and prizes for all the events. There'll also be a bounce house and face painting as part of the festivities. Also, the Lenox Rural Fire Department will be there having a food fundraiser. So make plans to be at Turtle Cove Farms Fall Fun Fest this Saturday, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook at Turtle Cove Farms.
Serving the Salem and surrounding areas since 1962, Country Mart is family-owned. Here's some extra services you might not know Country Mart offers, such as phone cards, prepaid debit cards, fax and copy machine service, just to name a few. And if you need to shampoo your carpet, Country Mart offers Bissell Rental. Why shop anyplace else when Country Mart in Salem has everything you need and it can be found under one roof? Don't forget to check us out online at www.tcmarkets.com. Stop by Country Mart in Salem today.
Since Missouri's agriculture community joined together to support the launch of Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids in 2017, more than 12 million meals have been donated to Missourians in need. Together, we can get Missouri food products on the plates of hungry Missouri children and their families. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
K&H Auto Supply in Salem has these specials. Superstart 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables for $29.99. A Slime tire inflator for $69.99. And a Sylvania 4-output wire harness $29.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Here at KSMO Radio, currently we have a temperature reading at the KSMO studios of 54 degrees in this noon hour, almost 55 at your hometown radio station. We do expect plenty of sunshine. We'll tap out close to 60 with a north breeze, and then tonight more frost like we had this morning with that low right around 32. Our skies will be clear with a light breeze, and then tomorrow morning that widespread frost will be lingering around till about 9, then sunny, high of 64 with light southerly winds becoming 5 to 10 miles an hour by late morning. And then Thursday night, more frost possible with a low of 35 with a southerly breeze. That'll become light and variable after midnight. More weather will come up at the top of the 1 o'clock hour here at KSMO. In the meantime, we invite you to keep it right here for some statewide news still coming your way from the Missouri Net right here at your hometown radio station, as well as local sports news and sports on Missouri Net on KSMO.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
Buying or selling a home is a big deal. Literally. It's one of the largest financial transactions you're likely to make. So work with someone who will work with your best interests in mind. Someone who agrees to operate with transparency, honesty, and fairness every step of the way. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and are bound by a strict code of ethics that requires they put your interests above their own. Because that's who we are. Make sure your agent is a Realtor.
Take a look at local sports here at KSMO Radio. Our Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers lost to the Mountain View Liberty Lady Eagles Tuesday night in 3 straight sets, 25-10, 25-14, and 25-17. Salem falls to 7-22-2 on the year, 2-4 in the SCA Conference. In the game, Mountain View Liberty's libero, senior Kaylee Wagner, recorded her 1,000th career dig. The Salem Lady Tigers will play Mountain Grove Thursday in their final regular season finale, starting at 7 o'clock at the SHS Gym. That game will be video streamed on KSMO Media. Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers are seated 4th in the Class 3 District 9 tournament beginning Tuesday night in Sullivan at 5. Salem will face the 5th seeded Cuba Lady Wildcats at 5, and the game will be on KSMO Radio and video streamed on KSMO Media through Misha TV. The Salem Volleyball Lady JV Tigers lost to Mountain View Liberty Tuesday night, 2 straight sets, 25-20 and 25-22. JV Lady Tigers are 6-6 on the year. The Lady JV Tigers will play Mountain Grove in their season finale at 5:30 Thursday night. Salem JV football Tigers lost to Mountain Grove Monday night 30-0. Their last game will be Monday night against the Mountain View Liberty Eagles in Salem starting at 6. And the Salem 7th and 8th grade football Tigers will host West Plains Thursday night in the season finale, the SHS football field, starting with the 7th grade game at 5:30, followed by the 8th grade game. Both the 7th and 8th grade teams are undefeated going into that game. Remember, it is Pink Out Week going on right now at the Salem High School. That will also be saluted at that 7th and 8th grade football game. And that's a look at local sports news brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. We've got sports up next from the Missouri Net right here on your hometown radio source, KSMO.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Rough night for the Blues in their home opener. They lost 4-1 to the Minnesota Wild, not getting on the board until Matthew Joseph made it a 3-1 game in the middle of the third. Coach Drew Bannister.
For 40 minutes, we played some good hockey. We had opportunities, weren't able to bear down on our chances.
It was rough. They gave up a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and even Minnesota's goalie, Philippe Gustafsson, scored an empty netter. The Blues are 2-2. St. Louis will host the Islanders tomorrow night. The Royals have 4 players named for Gold Glove Awards. Catcher Freddie Fermin, pitchers Seth Lugo and Cole Reagans, and shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. It's the first time all 4 are being nominated for the award. Third baseman Nolan Arenado, shortstop Mason Wynn, and utility player Brendan Donovan from the Cardinals also named Gold Glove finalists. Homecoming at Mizzou, the Tigers hosting Auburn, and they'll be down 2 defensive players for the rest of the season.
We have had some adversity, and we'll face some adversity this week. We've lost Joe Moore for the season due to injury. He will be out the rest of the year, and then Khalil Jacobs suffered a season-ending injury during the UMass game. We're certainly going to miss those guys and their contributions to our football team and our brotherhood. They're still part of who we are this season, but we will not be able to utilize them on the field.
Head coach Eli Drinkwitz. Jacobs had 2 sacks and 2 tackles for loss. Moore finished with 1 sack. An 11 a.m. kick on Saturday. The SEMO Redhawks have moved up to 8th in the FCS coaches poll. SEMO is 6-1 heading into this week's game at 1-5 Charleston Southern. Missouri State climbed 5 spots to 20th after their convincing win at Illinois State. And because the Bears will be moving to Conference USA, they are not eligible for the FCS playoffs this season. It's homecoming for the Bears, too. They're hosting Indiana State. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night, you put in the time and effort to provide for your family.
Mommy, I don't feel good.
But when your kid gets sick, you're there for them. Right now, 1 in 3 working parents in Missouri don't get a single paid sick day. For families across the state, missing work because of a fever or cold means taking a hit on the next paycheck. But we can make real change this year. Proposition A would give every worker the chance to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year. That means all Missouri workers can afford to stay home with their loved one and focus on helping them get better. Big corporate CEOs don't have to worry about losing money to take care of their family, so why should you? Missouri workers have earned this. Vote yes on Proposition A and support paid sick days. Because every Missouri worker deserves to be there when their family needs them. Paid for by Missourians for healthy families and fair wages.
What percentage of people who take drugs end up becoming addicted, lose control of one's life, and die of an overdose? No one can say for sure. But is taking drugs worth the risk?
Get the facts. For more information, call the Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition at 573-729-8163 or visit their website at salemcommunitycenter.org.
Tired of ads interrupting your favorite news podcasts? Good news! Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Stay up to date on everything newsworthy with podcasts like The Daily, Up First, and 5 Things Uninterrupted at amazon.com/ad-free. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
K&H Auto Supply in Salem SC Specials. Superstart 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables for $29.99. A Slime tire inflator for $69.99. And a Sylvania 4-output wire harness $29.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
MissouriNet News, I'm Cameron Connor. A new survey finds that millions of students in the United States, including in Missouri, have been exposed to revenge porn. Megan Lynch of KMOX Radio in St. Louis reports.
These aren't compromising images of celebrities that are being shared. Elizabeth Laird with the Center for Democracy and Technology tells KMOX these are mostly classmates and in some cases teachers being harassed by the spread of sexual images.
The most common way that this type of content is shared is on social media. That can be both on a post that others can see. It can also be shared via direct message. The second most common way that this is shared is through text messaging.
Most victims are female. Laird says while much of student-shared revenge porn is actual photos, there's increasing use of generative AI to create compromising images.
And according to AAA, the average gas price in the state is $2.86 per gallon. That's 3 cents up from a week ago. This is Missouri Net News.
Medicare open enrollment ends December 7th. The Missouri State Health Insurance Assistance Program is your trusted Medicare resource in Missouri. We're not an insurance company and we don't sell anything. Counselors can help you compare and enroll in plans, lower your Medicare costs, and more. Call 1-800-390-3330. The Missouri State Health Insurance Assistance Program, providing insurance assistance for 30 years. Funding provided by Missouri Department of Commerce and Insurance through ACL.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. And as your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we know our community isn't just important, it's everything. Which is why we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need every day. Because for us, there's nothing more important than giving you the power to power on.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
McDonald's just took a normal week and turned up the vibes ×3 with deals in the app. Monday isn't just Monday, it's McNuggets Monday. You can get a free 10-piece chicken McNuggets with a $3 purchase. Tuesday? Nope, try again. It's Bagel Tuesday. $2 off any bagel sandwich. And Friday just became Free Fries Friday. Get a free medium fries with a $1 purchase. With 3 separate deals, you might find yourself wishing there were more days in the week. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 12/29/24. Participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards.
Hear the best music every day. KSMO, Salem.
This is Stan Stevens. Join the KSMO crew on Saturday, October 19th from 11 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon as KSMO Radio will be broadcasting live from Turtle Cove Farm Small Animal and Homestead Goods Swap. They are located at 10,031 and 10,037 Highway H in Salem, about 2 miles east of Lenox. We'll be talking with Kathy from Turtle Cove Farms about what all goes on the farm and so much more. Plus, the Lenox Rural Fire Department will be having a food fundraiser that day as well. So come on out and visit with the KSMO and Turtle Cove Farms crew on Saturday, October 19th from 11 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And don't forget to join us on AM 1340 and FM 95.7 KSMO Radio. Plus, we'll also feature some video highlights on KSMO Media on Saturday, October 19th. Come on out and join us. Right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem on Highway 3272 East, get Napa Premium Performance Automatic Transmission Fluid starting at $4.29 for the 1-quart size. Napa Performer as low as $21.99, and a Schumacher Manual Wheel Charger is priced at only $157.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Boulevard in Salem today for these great September savings. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store right here in Salem.
Hey man, stop flipping the channels. Sorry, I've never seen so many stations. Hello?
How's the ride?
Oh, it's sweet. I got all the bells and whistles. Satellite radio.
Hey, I was listening to
navigation system. Yo, you just missed the stop sign. Hold on, I just got a text. I'll put you on speaker. 2 DVD players. Wait, hey man, how do you spell?
Near train tracks, stay focused, stay alive. Brought to you by Operation Lifesaver. www.oli.org.
The forecast for this afternoon does call for plenty of sunshine. We'll top out about 60 degrees, which will probably happen near 5 o'clock. Winds will be northerly at about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Then for tonight, it'll clear out and it'll get cold again. We'll have that low near 32, so widespread frost is likely. That'll continue to Thursday morning to about 9, maybe 9:30 or so. But plenty of sunshine is expected on Thursday at a high of 64. A light southerly breeze in the morning.
will increase to about 5 to 10 miles an hour by late morning. For Thursday night, we're going to have plenty of clear skies again and a low of 35. There will be areas of frost with southerly winds at around 5 to 8 miles an hour. Some possible frost Friday morning, otherwise sunny and a high of 67 with southerly winds 5 to 10. Clear Friday night, low of 37. Sunny Saturday, high of 70. More clear skies Saturday night, low of 39. And then Sunday, sunny and a high of 72 degrees. Currently here at KSMO, 56 degrees, a northerly breeze at around 7 miles an hour and 34% the relative humidity. And that look at weather brought to you by your friends at Philmart right here in Salem, where if you need gas now or later, you can get it. Your friends at Philmart offer 24-hour fueling at the pumps. Just use your credit card to pay at the pump after hours and be on your way. Or you can even use one of those Conoco gift cards somebody may have given you for the holidays or for a special occasion. Yep, gift cards are available at Philmart through Conoco, and you can get it for any denomination you wish. $5, $10, $15, $25, $48, $85 if you wish. You betcha. Stop on by Philmart today and get what you need right here in Salem at the corner of 19 and Franklin, the home with a convenient covered drive-through window. Philmart believes in providing their customers with the best variety of spirits and other beverage options. For example, they offer St. James wines, including their new sparkling wines with fruit in them. They also have your favorite spirits like Jim Beam, Crown Royal, Jameson, Seagram's, Jack Daniels, Captain Morgan, and more, and the 750 milliliter bottles, the 1.75 liter bottles, and smaller bottles behind the counter. Philmart, more than just a convenience store, at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week.
Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Watch captivating dramas and gripping mysteries, whether it's entire series of massive hits like Sherlock and Vera, new seasons of originals like The Responder, starring international Emmy winner Martin Freeman, or an extraordinary selection of beloved treasures featuring Idris Elba, Jodie Comer, Matthew McFadden, Benedict Cumberbatch, and more. Only on BritBox. Watch with a free trial at BritBox.com.
Boss Performance Diesel keeps engines clean, improves performance, and helps machines run more efficiently. Because when machines are more efficient, they get more work done. And when more work gets done, you make more money. And when you make more money, you buy something totally ridiculous. Like a solid gold hot tub filled with sparkling Italian water. So many bubbles. Fuel up with Boss Diesel from MFA Oil at a location near you or have it delivered to your farm or business. Learn more at bossperformancediesel.com.
You're right here with us every day.
It's what I listen to.